What happens when the legendary heroes are forced to fight every cartoon character ever created? Imagine a mysterious portal opening across every animated universe. Heroes stop what they're doing. Villains abandon their plans. Warriors leave their kingdoms. Every cartoon character receives the same invitation. One battlefield, one winner, no escape. Among the countless challengers stand two of DreamWorks' greatest warriors, Po, the Dragon Warrior, and Puss in Boots, the fearless swordsman. Po has defeated enemies who were considered impossible to beat. Tai Lung, Lord Shen, and Kai all fell before him. His strength, kung fu mastery, and determination transformed him from an ordinary panda into a true legend. Puss in Boots is equally impressive, fast, fearless, and unbelievably skilled with a sword. He has survived impossible battles through courage, speed, and intelligence. But today, none of that may be enough, because they aren't fighting one enemy. They're fighting everyone. Every animated hero, every animated villain, every legendary warrior. The question is no longer whether they can win. The question is ... how long can they survive? Let's begin. The battle begins with thousands of ordinary cartoon fighters rushing toward them. Without hesitation, Po charges into the crowd. Every punch sends opponents flying. Every kick clears another path. Meanwhile, Puss in Boots moves like lightning. His sword flashes through the air with incredible precision. Together they form the perfect team. Po handles overwhelming strength. Puss eliminates fast-moving enemies before they can strike. Soon, the battlefield is covered with defeated opponents. The crowd watching from every universe can hardly believe what they're seeing. Against impossible numbers, these two heroes are actually winning. But this is only the beginning. The strongest fighters haven't entered the battlefield yet, and that's when everything changes. A sudden silence falls across the battlefield. From the distance, familiar figures begin to appear. Tai Lung, Lord Shen, Kai. Po's greatest enemies have returned. Tai Lung attacks first with incredible speed. Every strike is powerful enough to shatter stone. Po blocks the attack. The two warriors exchange devastating blows once again. At the same time, Puss faces Lord Shen's razor-sharp weapons. Every second becomes a deadly dance. Then Kai enters. His overwhelming power forces both heroes to fight together. For the first time, Po and Puss are pushed to their limits. After an exhausting battle, teamwork wins. The villains fall once again, but victory comes at a price. The heroes are beginning to tire, and stronger universes are still waiting. Now the battlefield welcomes animation's greatest champions. Giant monsters, master swordsmen, powerful warriors. Every new arrival is stronger than the last. Po's breathing becomes heavier. Puss's movements become slower. Every victory now requires everything they have. The battlefield transforms into complete chaos. Explosions echo across the arena. Dust fills the sky. Even the strongest fighters begin falling around them. Still, Po refuses to quit. Puss refuses to surrender. They continue moving forward despite impossible odds. But everyone watching knows the truth. The hardest battle has not yet begun. Hours have passed. Thousands of cartoon characters have already fallen. Only the greatest legends remain. Every fighter left on the battlefield has defeated countless opponents. Po and Puss stand back to back, bruised, exhausted, but still determined. The next battle could decide everything. There is no room for mistakes. One wrong move could end their journey forever. Every attack matters. Every decision matters. The battlefield has become completely silent. Only the strongest remain. The final battle is about to begin. Po unleashes everything he has learned as the Dragon Warrior. Puss uses every trick, every skill, and every lesson from his greatest adventures. Together they defeat opponent after opponent, but eventually, they face characters whose abilities go far beyond martial arts or swordsmanship. Some possess powers that completely ignore normal rules. Others can survive impossible situations. Even the greatest teamwork begins to struggle. The battle becomes less about strength, and more about surviving the impossible. Can they overcome enemies whose abilities seem limitless? Or has their incredible journey finally reached its end? After analyzing every battle, one thing becomes clear. Po and Puss in Boots are among the greatest heroes DreamWorks has ever created. Their teamwork, courage, and determination allow them to defeat countless cartoon characters. They would overcome armies. They would defeat many legendary villains. They would survive battles that most heroes never could. But defeating every cartoon character ever created is a different challenge. Some animated characters possess abilities that are simply beyond what Po and Puss have faced. That doesn't make them weak. It proves just how extraordinary the world of animation truly is. So here's the final question. If you had to choose the cartoon heroes to fight beside you in the greatest battle ever imagined, would you choose Po and Puss in Boots? Or would someone else lead your team? Tell us your answer in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this battle, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for the next Ultimate Showdown.